Hello and welcome back to Katie's Messy Desk. Apparently I have a very messy floor too because I just like rolled my chair over something. At least it wasn't my dog who's walking around. Olive's here to see what I'm doing. I hope wherever you are watching this that the sun was shining today like it was here in Michigan. I've been ready to like go bonkers with the winter, and yet it's already like the 15th of February, so it's weird how the time flies, but yet I guess January just seemed to take its sweet time. But yeah, here in Michigan, we obviously have cold winters, but we're known for having very gray and dark winters. The sun does not shine like it does in other parts of the country and world who frankly probably have even colder winters than we do, but they have sunshine. So I'm thankful, but then I also am kind of bummed. Well, I'm really bummed, but I didn't make it to church in person today because of my health. And then when I was looking at the weather app earlier, it said that our like air quality is terrible. So I thought, maybe that's why I'm not doing well. So I don't know if there's wildfires going on, but it's February, so I don't really know what to expect with that. I just know I did a breathing treatment this afternoon, and hopefully that will help things. But the sun is down now, and so I thought I will film. I have my Spek Leather covers here because Dana at Dana's desk, she was doing a video that I was watching earlier about her pink, is this nubuck? I should have looked these up before I started. I always forget the two different types of leathers I have, and they both start with the letter N. So this one is the more like suede-y one, this A6. And so it shows a lot of what I call character. But, so yeah, I've had this. I thought I would just like show how things have looked now that I've had them for almost a year now. I'm gonna say I got this one first, and this is for my weeks, and it just feels so wonderful. I think it's kind of starting to patina. It holds my weeks. I used to have it stuffed with a plastic envelope in here and all that, so it was funny when I switched over to the 2026 books. This is nowhere near as thick as my 2025 book was, so like when I first did it, it felt so like the whole cover, everything just felt so slim, but we're getting a little chunky now. Anyway, so here's this. It's just well worn in, and it still looks fabulous. In fact, I think the longer I've had it, the more I love it. It just feels worn in, and the yellow is just so bright and beautiful, and then the pink, I just love the pink stitching. Like there's a little mark here, but if I can rub it off. So like I know there's been a few times where I've gotten some pen ink on this and I've been able to rub it off. although there's some right here. And I don't know if that's gonna come off. That might be just like a scar now. But yeah, it's just like, it's perfect. I love this. I love everything about this. I love having this little pocket here. I can't get enough of this. So this one's that. Like, there's really not anything too crazy about that. This is where I've had some problems, but yeah, so several months ago, as you can tell, there's a spot, a nice, lovely spot here. I got some ink. I got quite a bit of ink from my fountain pen right here. And then I tried to like get it off, and it kind of came off, but now we have this lovely thing. But as you can see, like even just doing this, you get the little things. So this one's getting some character, and then I don't know what this situation is right here, but I've got that. I keep my A6 Hobonichi in here, my lovely cover. But yeah, so this, like, as you can see, there's some ink over here, because I'm a lefty, so if I don't take my book out, I try to remember to take my book out when I'm writing, but sometimes I just leave it in because I'm just like doing something real quick. Well, ink gets there. There's some ink right here. There's this. I don't know what this is. Actually, I think that's part of a sticker. Oh, I got it off. There's a little spot right here. And this has the yellow stitching, so these two are basically like opposite. And then here there's some ink on the spine, there's some ink. So yeah, there's, needless to say, there's character. However, again, I thought with how brilliantly pink this is, I thought, oh no, like if I get one little thing, one little mark on this, I'm gonna be so sad. But really, I just have embraced it, and I think it gives so much character, and it's like me, because I'm using all these fountain pens that I love, and so things are just getting used. So I love it. It's still as pink as it was when I got it, and I love bright colors, and it's not dingy looking. Obviously there's not natural light coming in, so you can't, I don't know if you're able to tell how nice and pink this is, but yeah, I love it. I am such an A6 girly, and I just love this cutesy little thing. Then this is my A5. I did get a little, okay, so I got this, I'm so glad I got this pocket on the front, because I have all this stuff in here, and it just, this actually goes out with me quite a bit. This is my Bible journal, so she goes to church with me because I take notes and everything. I've got a lot of junk in here. I've got all these like washi tape, cards with washi tape. Once in a while I have a plastic folder from the Coffee Monsters Co. in this one too. This is the back. So yeah, the inside is orange. And my favorite colors are orange. Like, I love bright colors, if you can't tell, which I've talked about many times, but there's really no stains on this yet, which is actually surprising, since I actually take this out as much as the others, if not more. This is the same leather that the yellow one is. So like, here's a little bit of a inky ink spot. You can barely see it. But yeah, this leather is easier to wipe stuff off of if you have a little happy little accident. But really, like, these have stayed really nice, and I'm just thrilled that they've been so wonderful. Spek Leather. I highly recommend them. Petra is amazing. She will do anything how you want things, you know, just customizable. It's just fun. And the work is beautiful and colorful, at least in my case. So yeah, I just slipped my little A5 in here and good to go. So yeah, this shows the most wear and tear, but I'm thrilled that it looks like I've been using her, because I don't want things to just sit on my shelf because I'm too scared to use them. So like, yeah, I think it's worth getting them, you know, looking used and down and dirty, especially if it's ink stains, because who doesn't want proof for fountain pen stains? Oh, and here's what I did yesterday for Valentine's Day, actually. My mom sent me a little Valentine's card, and she also sent the dogs one that were this size. So I decided to put some vellum. This is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I cut this vellum, and then I put some washi tape, because who doesn't need Mean Girls pink washi tape? And then I just stuck the card in here so I can still open it, and then it just looks cute. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely week, and let me know if you guys love your Spek covers, Spek Leather, and what you use, and just all the things. I even have dog hair on my desk. Big surprise. But anyway, have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching.